Hello, my name's Elliot. I'm half French, half English, and have had an international upbringing. And I came to the UK for my studies and joined the DPU with the Environment and Sustainable Development, also known as ESD Masters, in 2017, and had a focus mainly on urban resilience and urban disaster sort of risk reduction. My career hasn't been ultra extensive, so it's been sort of 2 and a bit years now. I joined a large company called ACOM, so an international kind of infrastructure company. I started in the international development team, looking at international trade projects run by DFID, so the Department for International Trade here by the UK government. And then I transitioned across to a smaller but growing team called Urban Sustainability and Resilience. And there we do a lot of exciting projects. On the one hand, sort of urban sustainability and greening for cities, looking at lots of different elements regarding energy, transport, food, kind of all the urban components, but also green infrastructure planning and things like that. And then we also have the urban resilience side of things where we look at disaster resilience, but also how cities can adapt to future shocks and stresses. And so, yeah, we kind of merge both of those pillars into a service offering. So yeah, that's about it for now. I was very fortunate that I landed in a field that is highly kind of linked to what I studied, which isn't always the case for people. And that's also fine. You don't always have to follow what you studied. But so what I learned from the course is very relevant to the work I do today. And I have 4 main takeaways from the course. The first one was that there was a great balance of theoretical work and practical or field work. And I found that there was no better learning than actually sort of getting your hands dirty or having a field trip and learning for yourself there on the ground. The second point would be the breadth of choice of the different modules there. And you can really get a taster for lots of different things. And like I said, the work I do now is a bit, well, there are different elements to it. So having an overview of all those elements was really valuable. And those are mainly kind of like climate change adaptation, urban resilience, DRR, DRM, environmental and social justice, and those kind of elements. So yeah, that master's definitely helped you get an understanding for all of those. The third one would be critical thinking. So throughout the course, all the teaching staff and the material you get really helps you develop this critical mindset and sort of looking more deeply into the material you're engaging with and coming at it from different theoretical lenses, which isn't necessarily an exercise you do in other areas or other programs. So that was definitely very valuable to me now and helps me align my I guess personal kind of moral compass a bit, or ethical compass, by having that critical mindset on all these international and global issues. And then lastly is the fourth point would be the international perspective. So we look at mainly the Global South examples during the program, but there's also some comparison points with Global North. And then everyone obviously in the masters or as part of the teaching staff have very international and varying backgrounds and skill sets. So it's very interesting to be able to learn from and learn with all these different people.